Welcome to our first Bhoomi Space Talk.
Okay, let's start with the first question. This is for Nick Hill. Nick, you always talk about three foundations that guide the Bhoomi initiative. We're talking about integrity, funding, and incentives. Could you tell us a bit more about this idea of foundation or pillars?
Can you hear me, Al?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. When I hear the stalwarts in the industry of climate change, when I hear the real experts talk about climate change, I have noticed that they talk about three things very loudly. One is integrity. Um, what does integrity mean? Integrity means that a project is well thought of, it's well documented, and it's well monitored, which brings transparency in the project for the world to know what is happening in the project and what is the status and progress of the project. Uh, as BitBhoomi, we bring blockchain technology and satellite mapping technology to bring that transparency. If any project from around the world comes on BitBhoomi, rest assured, with the least amount of human intervention, using satellite mapping technology, we will do the monitoring. And using blockchain, we will create the transparency and immutability in the reporting, which will make our projects, I mean, which will create a situation of high integrity of the project. That is point number one. Point number two is funding. Um, the world needs to consume or to neutralize 5 gigatons of carbon every year up to 2030. It is a steep task. And the beauty is when you do tokenization using blockchain technology, uh, you can involve a larger public, retail, and corporate for the funding requirements of these projects. And the third is the incentivization. Why would the public, be it a corporate, be it an individual retail investor, and anybody else get associated with a project like this? We will be building a mechanism of earning via the generation of carbon credit, biodiversity credit, and water credits when it is a water conservation project, green credit when it starts in India. So the idea is to incentivize people to put their um, thoughts and money and efforts into such sustainability projects. So, Al, the question that you asked me, I think it's very, very important in the sector for your project to be of high integrity. There is a requirement of funding, huge funding, and we need to incentivize people to do that. And we believe that BitBhoomi is addressing all these 3 points.
Thank you, Nick. Let me make you one more question. I would like to elaborate a bit more on this idea of democratization in the generation of carbon credits. Could you explain why you use this concept?
Um, we believe that a lot of the world is also in problem because of the work corporates have done, because of the work governments have done. But one thing that we ignore is also the retail individuals, families, uh, humans as such, in totality, is also a large contributor to climate change or the greenhouse gas effects. Why should they not have the opportunity to make an impact? Why should they not be owners to making that impact? Why should they not get incentivized to make an impact? As BitBhoomi, what we are trying to do is we are trying to create an ecosystem where sustainability projects could be supported by individuals, by humans of the country, humans of Mother Earth, be it in America, be it in Argentina, be it in Azerbaijan, be it in Saudi Arabia, be it in India. We want to get everybody, potentially 7 billion people together to make an effort towards making an impact. And that is what we mean by democratization. Why should the big boys, be it the corporate or the government, have to do uh, all the hard work? Why can us as individuals not be a part of that journey? Another thing that we would like to put forward is when such an activity happens, we slowly convert sustainability from a boardroom discussion to a dining table discussion. What we mean by that is when there is ownership, when there is a carrot like an incentive or a return on your investment, when there is clear reporting and verification and monitoring happening of a project, the the involvement of that individual becomes a little higher. Imagine an ecosystem where maybe 5 kilometers down the road from where you live, you actually own 100 trees. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, the day uh, such a program starts and people start accepting and adopting it, people will actually go every week, look at those 100 trees, maybe even click pictures, try and understand how they could build maybe more 100 trees to 1000 trees, and those 100 trees, of how they can protect them, check the health of the tree, and make sure that it survives for the long run. So that is probably what we want to do. We want to incentivize people, we want to create a sense of ownership, and we want all humans on Mother Earth to come together to fight for this cause, because Earth going wrong is a problem for all, and Earth going right is good for all. So why should we not get everybody together to do this? So that is what we mean by democratization of the sustainability sector.
Thank you, Nick. Very interesting. Anthony, we have a question from a member of the community about the how does the platform work, but in terms of technology. The question says, how is the association with NFTs and how can a real tracking of plantations be done?
Right, yeah. And very, very interesting question. So, yeah, to answer this question, so let me give an example. So, when we onboard a project, say if there is a project that has 1 million trees, and if that project gets onboarded on Bitboomi platform, so which means that there are 1 million trees to be tokenized. So, what happens is like we invite corporates, we invite retailers to come and participate in this investment model, right? So this platform is built on Solana chain. So first we are getting started with Solana. So there is a plan to make this platform a multi-chain. The main purpose is to uh, get as much as volume as possible from other chain also, right? So now, to answer your question, once we onboard the projects with number of trees, we are going to allow the investors or the corporates, whoever is interested in this particular project, like say for example, like somebody wants to invest in 1,000 trees, somebody wants to invest in 10,000 trees, they can just come, like select the number of trees they want to invest in. So there will be a cost for each of the trees, so that gets tokenized. And so if somebody wants to invest in 1,000 trees, he gets an NFT that is embedded with the value of 1,000 trees, right? So it means that there is a NFT that is given out to that particular investor as a proof of investment and as a proof of ownership, saying that you invested in 1,000 trees in our platform with so and so project that got tokenized right away with your funding, and you have the ownership, and you have the authority towards those 1,000 trees. That's what we call it as, actually. So now, as a normal NFT concept, the investor, whoever receives that NFT, he gets the authority of that 1,000 trees. Whenever in the future the project yields the carbon credit, as Nikhil said, so whenever the carbon credits get generated, whenever the revenue needs to be shared among the investors, so the number of trees that this particular NFT that is holding, that will be calculated as the percentage that the share any investor is holding. For example, if somebody is holding 10 trees out of 100 trees, So it means that this particular investor is a 10% shareholder of that particular project. So now this 10% revenue that comes out of carbon credit after selling in the market, so that will be shared with this particular investor. So by using Solana as a layer 1 blockchain, which is the fastest and cheapest, and by using a NFT concept as a proof of investment, we are enabling the investors to get a authority, to get a authorization and a ownership to say that I have invested in so and so number of trees and I'm eligible to claim the rewards whenever the rewards are available. And automatically on the platform, whenever the project owner gets a revenue out of the project, he will share the revenue with all the investors, and automatically the investor will be able to claim that revenue. So we made it very simple. Come, invest, get a ownership NFT. Whenever the revenue is yielded, the owner will distribute the revenue and you claim your revenue. So this NFT is basically your principal given out against your principal, and this NFT is applicable for the lifetime of that particular project that runs through. You will be getting the royalty or rewards, whatever you call revenue share, until that project runs through. Yeah, I hope this answers the question, sir.
Yeah, yes, a lot. Thank you, Anthony. Very clear.
Yeah.
I have a second one here, maybe to clarify something related with this. Could be for Anthony or for Nick, but also our community wants to know, why did you decide to launch a cryptocurrency to accompany this project? What is the idea behind this new token called Bhoomi, and the relationship between this new cryptocurrency and the tokens that you issue, for example, in a plantation?
Right. Nick, you want to take?
Okay. So if I want to give you a mad answer, we want to create a green economy maybe 3 years, 5 years down the line. What we mean by a green economy is anybody doing good will be incentivized with the green Bhoomi coin, and anybody who is wanting to associate with doing good could be rewarded or could be given on a barter system the green Bhoomi coin. Why I said it's mad, because as of today we know there is a digital currency and a real currency. There is nothing which is called as a sustainable oblique green currency. We envision, we hope, we want to work towards creating that kind of an ecosystem. So this is the long-term plan. In the short run, what we believe is the coin will have its own intrinsic value. People could be a part of different projects using our coin. There could be rewards and airdrops which could go to incentivize people for being a part of sustainability projects, making an impact. We could also look at buying and selling through this currency. We could look at different aspects of community building using the Bhoomi coin, which itself will increase in value, which itself will increase in popularity, which itself will increase in the utility it provides. I don't want to put words which are not on paper yet, but we are actually speaking to a couple of real world companies who may allow us to take 5% of the payment for that particular company's products against Bhoomi coins, because they want to get associated with sustainability activities. It's a new baby for now, but we are exploring multiple options of how and where Bhoomi coin could be used, and how we could possibly make it into the most respected green crypto coin associated with climate change and ESG and sustainability over the number of years that we will be running the project. So yeah, it's this is what we envision to provide our community and our users.
Right.
And you're about to launch an IDO, no? Is this correct?
Yes, our IDO date is for 25th of March. We will be inviting a large community to come join us. Let's make an impact together. Let's look out for our children. Let's look out for the next generation. Let's leave Mother Earth in a better position than we got it. We are in trouble from the manner of glaciers, forests, typhoons, there is water shortages. The world is in trouble. We've played around with nature a lot. And maybe our ancestors did it, maybe our last generation did it, and maybe we've contributed also to this whole downturn of Mother Earth. I think it is time for all of us to stand up to this occasion and come together to to rectify the problems or the problems that we have created, and to make an impact where we could possibly leave a better earth to the future generations and be proud of it as well. So yeah, that's yes, we are having an idea, and we are inviting a larger community to work alongside with.
Thank you, thank you, Anthony. I interrupt you later. Can you please add your ideas here?
No, just to add a point about Bhoomi coin. Just like Ethereum is for all the EVMs, just like Link coin is for all the oracles. So we want to make a Bhoomi coin dedicated for sustainability projects. So that's our goal and vision. Yeah.
Excellent. So my final question here is for both of you in 2 lines, Nikhil and Anthony. Why is this project going to be successful? I'm not talking about only the coin. I'm talking about BitBoomi as a whole. Why is this project going to be successful on your views?
I'll be very honest with you. The crypto angle to this whole project is to probably get build a community, have an internal ecosystem or an economy for rewards and incentivization and stuff like that. A lot of our work is actually happening on the ground. We want to I don't know if I can put a number to this, but internally we've actually targeted to enable or empower planting of 10 million trees in the next 18 months. We want to support multiple water conservation projects around the world in the next 18 months. We want to play a role in development of a green economy for multiple state and central governments again around the world. I believe that this project is going to be super successful. Why? We need technology to get married to sustainability. The climate change is real. Mother Earth is in trouble. We have a good team to bring it out and make it happen. We have a good team which is required for the geographical reach. We have a good technology. We have a good vision, and the best is, I think it's the right time, right place kind of situation, where if we get the right support, which I envision we will, the numbers are massive, and success is probably on the other side of the door, and we just have to open the door. So my belief in the project is from the need of it, from the team that we have, from the technology, authority over the technology we have, and from the geographical standpoint, the reach that we have to onboard and to excite communities. This is why I believe that our project would be successful. Just to let the community know, we have already tied up with people and planters in Guatemala. We are very deeply engaged with Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka, India, and Argentina. So it's not only us who are talking about the project being successful. When you have engagements like this, it's very encouraging for us as well to understand that we have people who are ready to take our technology to try and make an impact in the manner that we envision. So, yeah, I think these are the reasons why I feel our project will be super successful. And I will plead with folded hands to the community and to the world today. We are giving it a shot. It's not happened yet. We will try our best to make it happen in the best manner in the first shot itself. But let's complement each other's activities and not think of each other as competition. We need to make this happen uh, together. So that is my little request to the community and to the larger world, that we need to be standing together to make the right kind of impact. Thank you all.
No, thank you. And Anthony, from a technological perspective, why is this project going to be successful in your views?
Right. So from technology perspective, which all the tech we are using is that. So one is blockchain as a tech, and another one is we are bringing climate tech. Plus, the third part, very important part, we are bringing in the satellite technology. So it's a marriage between three technologies here: climate tech, blockchain, and the satellite, to make this sustainability activities of purely integrated, transparent, and the world can embrace it. So that is very important. So that's why we want to bring the community here. We want to accelerate the tree plantation drives. We want to encourage the platform owners, so that like platform is very easy and seamless to use, right? So now today the problem is like, to conduct these sustainability activities, there is no such like open marketplace like Bitboomi. So Bitboomi is just like an Amazon marketplace where project owners can come and list their projects and get the funding, get the donation, and get going with the plantation drives. We have made it so simple and open platform. Anybody can come and participate from the project owner perspective. Anyone from the community, whether it is retailers, corporates, or the governments, whoever is interested in this technology, they can come and participate in the investment model or for donation model or any monitoring services they want to avail. So I believe that from tech perspective, we have kept it very simple, and we have used powerful technologies so that like project owners can leverage it, and the consumers, like carbon credit consumers, they have a single place in the world to look out for carbon credit generation. You don't need to go to multiple places where you want to see like carbon credits generated. And also, since we are using blockchain tech plus the satellite technology, without human intervention, the data that is collected in the whole journey is a pure data. It's a genuine data, right? It's infiltered. So, which means that the carbon credits that are generated out of this platform are well quality ones. So, this is very important. Today, the whole world is debating like the carbon credits that are generated, are the quality is good, or is somebody is cheating us, right? And what should be the value of that carbon credit? So we want to solve that particular problem as well through our Bitboomi platform. So we want to make everything transparent to the community and keep the data on chain, so that like anyone can come and audit and verify the data. And so it has to be trustable, right? So that's the basic fundamentals of blockchain. We are trying to use two fundamentals of blockchain here. So one is transparency and another one is tokenization. So transparency for everyone to know what is happening in the platform, and the tokenization to help people to come and participate in the investment or funding model, whatever it is, and to get a ownership of the revenue share they are getting it. Yeah, maybe like a new tech that we are trying to enable through these combining these three technologies. Yeah, so we want to make this platform a seamless, like very helpful platform for everyone to participate.
Great. Just one more little question. Someone is asking here if they are going to be able to see Bhoomi coin using, for example, MetaMask or another platform like that. It will be possible since March 25. Is that correct?
Yes. So our IDO is planned on March 25th. So basically on March 25th, people will be able to participate in the token sale. So we have allocated 10% of our tokens for IDO participation. So after that, since it is launching on Solana platform, so we are supporting two wallets. One is Phantom and another one is Solfair on Solana native. So people can download those wallets, load it with Solana, and contribute and so get our tokens, Bhoomi tokens. So as soon as the IDO pool is filled up, so we'll be listing in one of the Solana dexes. So that's the plan now.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. If something else to talk, Nick, Anthony, please interrupt me. And if someone wants to add something, you can write or turn on your mic. If not, we are going to close this first space of BitBoomi.
If community has a question, we can take it up here.
I would like to just put our a little focus on the potential of the platform. If we can, in the next 3 to 5 years, the kind of projects that will be onboarded on the platform will be of very high integrity, will be of very transparent monitoring and reporting, will be around the world and different kinds. Imagine the kind of repository or a treasury that we will build for such projects, which means that a lot of credit generation will happen from the efforts of the projects that are onboarded on the platform, which itself will become a very, very, very valuable asset going forward. The world will only and only increase their demand for such activities, which means we could get a premium, we could get escalations on costs for the carbon credits that we sell. And overall, I think the climate tech or the interest towards climate and sustainability has just begun. It's just the tip of the iceberg. When we have such a huge repository and the demand keeps increasing, I think we will be in a very, very strong position for the world to see that there is a platform which is genuinely trying to make an impact and at the same time has very high quality credits which can help them neutralize their emissions. We will continue to strive to make things more transparent, more trustworthy. Even if there is a person sitting in Argentina, should have the liberty to maybe house invest or donate 1,000 trees in Thailand and still feel confident that he is an owner and he can see those trees growing because of the technology and the reporting system that we will create. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's our turn to make an impact. It's our turn to make sustainability cool. And it's our turn to start thinking of how we could leave a better Mother Earth to the future generations. Thank you so much, Al.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, all of our community, and for your questions. We will continue making this kind of a space because they are fun. They are very interesting for our community and also for us. And we will get together maybe in 2 weeks from now. Thank you again. See you. Have a nice day.